Imagine a machine that can produce thrust without burning fuel taken on a mission into space. A design that moves and keeps moving without throwing anything overboard. This isn't science fiction. Versions of it have been built, tested, and actually kept under wraps for many decades. Welcome back, everyone. I am Brian St. Clair, and today we are looking at one of the most intriguing devices that I have come across in a very long time. Today we look at the Russian Vortex Propulsion Drive. At its core, the Vortex Drive is deceptively simple. Picture a cone-shaped rotor with spiral tubes wrapped around it. Water or any other liquid enters the tubes through the center. They can be pushed in by a pump, or, well, the rotating cone-shaped assembly could actually be spun up at high speed and pull it in by itself. The liquid is forced along the axis of that rotation. As the liquid moves through those spiral tubes, it is spun outward and ejected tangentially, making the rotor spin as if it's not spun by a motor. But here's the neat trick. While that spinning motion creates that axial torque, the axial motion of the water also pushes on the entire housing linearly, generating thrust. And here's the real kicker. The water isn't thrown away. It's thrown sideways, where it is captured, cooled, and recirculated in a closed loop. Nothing leaves the system, and yet thrust is generated. So how does this actually push something forward? It comes down to momentum and redirection. The liquid, whether it be water, mercury, or something else, inside the unit has mass, and when you accelerate that mass in one direction, the housing gets pushed in the opposite direction. The spiral tubes create torque or spin, and the straight line motion of the water, linear directionally, creates a forward push. It's a bit like combining a water pump with a propeller and a jet, but keeping it in a sealed system where nothing is expelled into space, or the ocean, or our atmosphere. It sounds unbelievable, but it has been proven in multiple labs. This idea isn't new by any means. In the 1930s, while Henry Bull was experimenting with the closed-loop system in the US, Austrian inventor Viktor Schauberger developed machines that used spiral liquid, water, spiral liquid motion to generate both rotation and lift. Reportedly, his designs could power generators and create upward thrust at the same time. Fast forward to the 1990s and 2000s. Russian engineer Alexander Frolov, among others, built and tested a closed-loop Vortex Drive. Some of those tests were done with horizontal rotors, others with vertical rotors. And one company, Faraday LLC in Tula, even prepared to manufacture a 20 kilowatt self-rotating drive. All of this isn't just theory. In 2008, a BBC report from Russia claimed that a reactionless thrust device had actually been sent into space for testing. A link to that original article is listed below. Please check it out. So I've been asked, why does any of this matter? Well, if or when it's perfected, a Vortex Drive could provide silent, continuous propulsion without carrying massive amounts of fuel. If used in space, a system like this could run indefinitely if either paired with a solar-powered heat source or it was actually self-running. In submarines, it could propel the craft without noise just a minute distortion trail. And perhaps most importantly, it challenges the ideas that rocketry is the only way to travel beyond Earth. What if the real options have been sitting in dusty patents and forgotten workshops for over 100 years? This is just the tip of the iceberg, folks. The full technical details with diagrams and historical references are in a downloadable PDF, which I have linked below. So if you're as fascinated by mechanical propulsion's hidden history as I am, stick around, because in future videos we'll be uncovering more of the designs that they do not teach in school. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and check out the link to the PDF below. And leave comments for me below as well. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, so until next time, keep dreaming, keep building, and please be good to each other, and as always, be good to yourself. Brian out.